All right, so we have the Icy Rain. So I have it calibrated to 10. I have an extra, calibration attribute, magazine capacity. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we have the Icy Rain with the core effect, vortex multiplier. Max number of frost vortexes +1. Frost vortex damage 10%. We got element blaze, frost, shock, blast damage 4.8%. Damage against normal elite enemies plus 10%. Max HP plus 4.8%. Magazine, obviously I can't really get that up anymore. But the whole point of this gun is that it does every crit hit grants a 40% chance to trigger frost vortex. When the frost vortex is created, obviously you auto reload 15% of your bullets. Well, I have a 74 round mag in the gun here, so you could see I have 74 rounds. Okay, so that's the Icy Rain. The second one's the recurve crossbow, only because of the bullseye. So if you do the bullseye, causing all weapons to have crit rate 30%, that's going to increase the crit rate that I currently have, the 32%, with the crit damage is 154%. So that add another 30% of that, that's 60%. So literally this thing just hits nothing but crits, and I have unlimited ammo. I go through those 11,000 rounds pretty quick, but crit rate, crit damage, and I'm not even wearing a lone wolf set besides the boots here. I plan to switch off the shelter hat, mask, gloves, and pants to lone wolf set. But I got this frost vortex, generates ice spikes. And if you see, I have a blue mod on this. Again, like I said, I spec'd towards crit rate, so that gives you an extra 2% crit rate and 12% crit damage on top of a crit damage +9. So that's kind of big. Let's start with the helmet here. Fateful Strike cannot deal weak spot damage, but it gives me a crit rate 10% and crit damage +30%. Plus I have an attribute effect on it, which is crit damage 12%. So that all in all is 42% crit off just the helmet. The mask is a lingering frost mod. The longer the duration, the frost vortex, the higher its final damage, up to 60%. Plus its attribute effect there is frost vortex damage 3.6%. The duration's 12% down at the bottom. And then the triggering chance, so it will, 1.2% on top of my crit rate chance. But the thing is all that stuff calculates towards the Icy Rain because it literally has that attribute. Critical hit chance, or critical hit grants a 40% chance to trigger frost vortex. So that's going to trigger frost vortex all the time with all of that, and then it just lasts. There's the blue mod on the chest piece. That I think is crucial. Chest piece don't really have anything. They're defensive mods, I believe, on the boots. Yeah, the boots and the chest have defensive mods, so there's nothing really good. But if I could get another one of these, I'm probably going to put it on the boots just to increase my crit rate. My shorts, my bottoms here have this dead shot. I don't have the gold, I don't have the legendary dead shot, but this dead shot right here, it's the violent one, so you get the crit damage and the attribute effect. But each crit hit by non-melee weapons grants 4% critical damage up to 36%. So that's where all that crit damage is coming from. Just everything is crit hit, crit damage. Gloves, another good one, is crit amplifier. So this is crit rate, automatically crit rate plus 10% plus 15% crit damage plus the crit damage plus 6%. But I also have that magazine capacity 9.6% with max HP 6% and just small damage output there. That is all the mods. I have Rush Hour Violent here on the boots. I don't think I want these. I want another blue mod to increase my crit damage, my crit rate. Right now it's every 10% HP loss grants a 4% melee weapon status damage. I'm doing it because it's the violent attribute effect, which gives you that crit damage. Let's see if we could load up into the game and I could kind of show you. I don't have the test dummies. Otherwise I could show you there. We'll do a hard one real quick. So as you can see, they're doing 2400 vortex. It's just the way it is, like the way the crit is. So 2500% every time, or 2500 damage every time. Right now I'm just showing you what it looks like real time. And that's not even using my jellyfish. My jellyfish actually helps out a lot because it creates a frost vortex, but it uses the siphon one where it will suck everything into the center. And I still haven't reloaded. As you see, that was easy. Slow and steady mods. And then on to the next part. I don't think I really reloaded this whole time. I'm standing in fire, though. Get off! Is that him? How many more are there? So it was kind of slow, but this was maybe a bad boss to try it on, but there it is, Icy Rain again. Secluded strike with precision and talents. Yeah, that's ultimately what that is. Be sure to collect all your weapon crates. I'll show you how much damage I got at the end of this here. So yeah, let's see. So that's 1,000,000 damage there. So it's not much, but that was on level 50 too. And I ran through most of everything. It was a quick one. But yeah, I hope that helps. I'll answer any questions you have. Just hit me up at Discord or anything like that, and we'll go from there.